Okay, I hear it all the time. You need a higher car count. Well, you know what? You're right. You're probably right. However, what if we could increase the right car count? My name is Jimmy Lee. I'm KUKUI's Shop Owner Success Webinar Series host. As well, I have the distinct privilege of visiting shops all across North America. I just had the most amazing discussion with Bill Adams of Adams Autoworks in California and Shaun Tipton of Velocity Motorwerks in St. Augustine, Florida. So we had the two extreme coasts represented in this webinar talking about increasing the right car count. So the question becomes, are you going to hunt after the moose or are you going to hunt after the aardvarks? Do you look around your shop? Do you see the big customers that are really helping you to grow? Or do you see the little customers that are dragging you down? This is where you need to pause and look at your marketing. Look at your voice. Look at your materials. Look at your shop. Look at your lobby. Look at your uniforms. Are you attracting the customers you want in your business? Or are you attracting customers that waste your time? Are they bringing in the 1989, the 1999 Ford Rangers that require a ton of work? Could be that there are. Let me tell you a story about Shaun Tipton. He had a shop in Thomasville, Georgia, and he increased his business. It grew exponentially. He opened up a second location in Thomasville, Florida, just an hour and a half down the street. That also increased exponentially. It grew really fast. But he wasn't focusing on the right car count. He was just focusing on increasing all the cars. So he sells those two, decides to go back home to St. Augustine, Florida, opens up a shop in St. Augustine. I get a phone call from Shaun. He says, Jimmy, I'm going to be the guy holding the wrench, the phone, and the computer. It's just me, nobody else. Okay, Shaun. Hey, man, that's great. 6 months later, he calls me. Hey, Jimmy, I've hired my first employee. Of course you did, Shaun. Yeah, of course you did. That totally makes sense. 6 months later, hey, Jimmy, I've signed up another 3 employees. Right? Of course you did. Of course you did. Then I saw him at a trade show. And we were able to sit down. He was able to sit down and look at his business and look at his shop and look at his car count. Was he trying to attract all the European cars? Or should he focus on these 4 European cars? He discovered the right car count, and he went after that with all of his attention. Now, you're going to get this in the first 10 minutes of this webinar. First 10 minutes. One other thing that I want to point out that you'll get in the first 10 minutes is what we call 86 marketing. 86 marketing are those customers that you don't want to service in your shop. You're just going to be too busy. You don't want them in your shop. What you do want to have is a location that you can recommend, somewhere to send that customer. The customer will appreciate it. And the shop you're sending them to, they'll appreciate it as well. 86 marketing is getting rid of those customers that don't fit your avatar. They don't fit your right car count. You want them to go somewhere else. You don't want them. You don't need them in your shop. You know who they are. Chances are you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cars out in the parking lot that you knew you shouldn't take in, but yet you did. Why? Man, we've got big hearts here in the automotive industry, so we let those cars come in. Maybe you shouldn't answer the phone. Maybe you should allow your service advisors to answer the phone so that they're the ones that are able to send that car down the street to a different location. 86 marketing, valuable tool. This is going to help you to increase the right car count in your shop. And that's the first 10 minutes. This is an amazing webinar. You're absolutely going to enjoy it. My name is Jimmy Lee. Aloha. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, that was a great discussion. So awesome. I hope you got some information out of that you're able to implement into your shop immediately. And make sure you like this video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel so you can get the latest, greatest information coming to you from KUKUI. Make sure you follow me on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all the social media platforms so you can see the road trips and other shops, what they're doing, what makes them awesome and amazing. My name is Jimmy Lee. I am KUKUI. Aloha. I'll see you soon at the next webinar.